Hernandez Govain is a free man, and he's one of the alleged masterminds of the murder of young Dolph. Yes, one of the most famous people in Memphis, Tennessee history. Gunned down, assassinated at Makita's Cookies. And people are up in arms. They're like, how could this happen? How could y'all just let a man that organized and executed a murder in broad day, how can y'all let him free? And the only answer to that is, people, is that he wasn't the mastermind. Yeah, the mastermind is dead.
You are now tuned in to the LaFlair Lounge with your host, Big Just LaFlair.
You are watching a master at work.
Hernandez Govain walked out of Memphis court today a free man, and it wasn't drawn out like a YSL case. It was a 3-day court proceeding. And hey, they said, nah, we not finna convict this man. The jury said, this man is an innocent man, and he was definitely overwhelmed about it.
Hernandez Govain not guilty in count 2 of the indictment. Ma'am?
Court's in session.
Ma'am? Ms. Johnson, is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict? Was to sit, listen to all the proof, and come to a decision. Mr. Hernandez Govain, you are free to go.
Thank you so much, Judge.
Now, after this not guilty verdict and him being overwhelmed with joy, after getting away with orchestrating a mean-ass murder, they interviewed him on the sidelines like it was a post-game interview, and he just shot 100% and hit a game-winning jumper.
But you just never know what's going to happen in trial or what the jury's going to think. So until closings, pins and needles.
Anything else you'd like to say?
I just want to say thank you to my family and the few friends that stuck close by me during this process and knew that I was innocent as well. And they didn't shy away from me. So I just want to thank them.
I'm sorry if you already answered, but when you heard those 5 words, you are free to go. Just that reaction.
You want to know how I felt?
Absolutely.
It's hard to explain the feeling of knowing you got your life back. And it's one of the best feelings I ever experienced. And I'm just happy to be free.
How much of a weight is this, lifted off of your shoulders after hearing not guilty or not guilty?
It's a huge weight, I was fighting more so for my son. I have an autistic son, so that's what my fight was mainly for.
I saw you looking.
What was going through your mind when you heard the attorneys and you heard them say not guilty? What were you thinking then?
I was just thanking God, just praising God, because without Him, I don't even know if I would have made it this far. He gave me the strength.
What was that feeling this morning when you got up? Was there a feeling of nervousness? Because Mr. Manny over here it was like he was lighthearted today. So did that sort of rub off? Because energy is contagious. Did it rub off?
Well, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest, of course I was nervous waking up. But when I made it to my attorneys, of course that all goes out the window because they're always positive and confident. So, it was a big help having them.
You talked a lot about your son. I sat at the very back row this whole time, but I saw you constantly looking back at your family. How important was it to look back, see your family here throughout the entire trial?
Hey, Mr. Govain, sorry guys, the judge has requested we don't do interviews in the courtroom.
Oh, okay.
We'll catch y'all outside though.
Now, let me give you my personal opinion, man. I think that this particular trial was doomed from the start. And the reason I'm saying that is because the star witness that they had, that they heavily relied on against Mr. Hernandez Govain, was also the guy who murdered young Dolph. Yes, the state thought that they could just bring Cornelius Smith, the admitted killer of young Dolph, along with Justin Johnson, who Cornelius testified against as well, and sent him up the road. People thought that he was gonna do the trick and he was gonna do his big one and get Hernandez Govain the same result. Well, you see, good lawyers matter, because Hernandez Govain lawyers did his big one in this case. And honestly, it was actually kind of easy. You see, it's crazy having Cornelius Smith as a key witness, actually the main witness to this case, when in actuality we've already seen what he's gonna say, because he had the same testimony on Justin Johnson's case. That made it easy for the defense to already know what questions to ask, what holes to poke. You already had your game plan out in the open for review. Not to mention that Cornelius Smith is a certified killer. He was one of the killers of young Dolph, and not only that, he was the one with the high-powered weapon. He's the one who had no regard for human life. The jury is not going to see him as some good man that's coming out the sincerity of his heart. They're looking at him as a man who did wrong and is trying to find his way out. On top of that, Cornelius Smith is a junkie, an ex-junkie, I should say. And we know that the jury don't fuck with gangsters, junkies, and killers. And he's all of those. On top of that, he's snitching on Team CMG, but yet admitted that they're the ones that paid his lawyer fees. The people are probably like, bro, this dude will do anything to get out of jail and lessen his sentence right now. We ain't going for that. Then we know Justin Johnson, he ain't saying nothing. He done already been shipped up the road. There's literally nothing that he could do to hurt Hernandez Govain, and I don't even think that he built like that. You see, I think he a real gangster from the streets. I don't think that he's a crackhead that's just looking for a fix and also just trying to get some money for his daughter's birthday on the day of her birthday. Also, what is this about with them trying to make Hernandez Govain the mastermind? Does Hernandez Govain look like he got $100,000 in the tuck just waiting to kill young Dolph? No, we know that that wasn't his calling. If anything, he was a middleman. Yes, he was outsourced by Big Juke, Yo Gotti's bigger brother, the second in command in CMG, to go out there and get him some shooters. And he got some shooters in Justin Johnson, who then went and got Cornelius Smith and said, let's do this. So ask yourself, Cornelius Smith, a desperate man that needed some money for drugs and to get his daughter a present. If he's so desperate that he'll go commit a murder broad daylight and shoot through a window of a business in Memphis, what makes you think that he won't do his best and his damn best in his most desperate attempt to try to get out of the situation that he's in right now? And let's talk about Big Juke. You see, he had beef too. It wasn't just Yo Gotti. Yeah, when that Play With Your Bitch came out, it wasn't just about Yo Gotti, man. It was about Big Juke as well. He disrespected him. And he was still 1 foot in, 1 foot out in the streets. Yo Gotti has already became a millionaire businessman. He's on a roll. He's got Memphis turned up. If he did do anything, I definitely don't see him being that sloppy. Now, when it comes to Big Juke, I definitely can see it. And that's the reason that he was murdered, because people knew that he had something to do with it. The whole Memphis knew. You see, Big Juke, his death was the best thing that happened to Yo Gotti and Hernandez Govain, because Hernandez Govain was blamed as the fall guy when in actuality he was the middleman. And Yo Gotti, who was potentially the guy up top who made the call and just outsourced it through his brother, who outsourced it through Hernandez Govain, who went and got the shooters, there's no connection anymore, because these dudes handled this like original gangsters. And I'm not saying that to glorify it. I'm saying it just to say, hey, listen, they knew what they were doing. These young gangsters these days, these YNs, they get online. We just saw Queso. He got online, he talked about it, he bragged about his murders. He put them on the mixtape covers. They wore Bibby jerseys. They let everybody know, hey, we had something to do with this. You ain't heard a peep from Yo Gotti. Matter of fact, Yo Gotti got rid of his bitch. Yeah, he got rid of Angela Simmons. He said, baby, go do something more important with your life. It's some gangster shit going on over here. I don't want you to get caught up in. Yeah, he got rid of her. He was moving like a real nigga. On top of that, Hernandez Govain, they said when he talked to them boys, the only thing they could say during their testimony, Cornelius Smith, is that he called us over the house. He said this in person. He said that. There is no paper trail. There is no bank account where the withdrawal happened. Matter of fact, Cornelius Smith hurt his own testimony by saying that he was supposed to give $10,000 of his earnings to Hernandez Govain as well as Justin Johnson. Well, if he was giving them the money because he was the mastermind, then how was he taking a cut of the money after he gives it to him? It just doesn't make sense, right? So what I'm saying is, this ain't making sense. Matter of fact, here goes another angle as to why Justin Johnson may have wanted to kill Young Dolph. He's part of Trula Mafia. Trula Mafia is a gang in Memphis that used to have ties with Young Dolph, but because Young Dolph signed somebody who had to do with a murder allegedly of members over there, they said, no, we not rocking with Dolph. So the prosecution was fucked because the defense said, you know what? Justin Johnson, the convicted murderer, and Cornelius Smith, the one who's trying to desperately get out of this situation, both had ties to Trula Mafia, and these dudes really could have just went and killed Young Dolph just off a whim because they seen him, and they know for a fact that they gangs ain't fucking with him. This didn't have to have anything to do with Juke or with Hernandez Govain. And all you have to do in the court of public opinion is create doubt. You don't have to bring proof as a defense. That is the prosecution's job. All you have to do is let them know, listen, are you sure that you, without a shadow of a doubt, think that this man had something to do with that? And they couldn't prove it. So it is what it is. And a lot of people are saying, hey man, what's next for Hernandez Govain? And he's already came out and said, hey man, I'm getting the hell out of Memphis. And I think that's for his best interest. Because them pre-niggas, them PRE niggas are spinning like a ceiling fan. Yes, bodies are dropping on both sides. They already tried to hit up Yo Gotti's truck, but apparently he's bulletproof just like Young Dolph. You see, they playing the same game. And I think that it just doesn't make sense for him to stay here anymore, man. You got your freedom. You need to go somewhere low key where you can just live out your days, take care of your son who you said is autistic. God must have goddamn he must have missed that paperwork where he said, no blessings over here. Send him down the road unless he got bigger plans for you, my boy. I mean, let's be honest. Hernandez Govain has lost his own daughter behind this situation, allegedly. Yeah, they was spinning out of town.
Right now, Houston police are investigating what led to a shooting that left a woman dead and 2 others injured in Southwest Houston.
Yeah, this all happened a little bit before 3 this morning on Richmond and Chimney Rock, and KPRC2's Wilwan Belogan is there now. Has been there since shortly after that all happened. Wilwan?
Hey, good morning. Houston police working to get access to surveillance video at the end of Richmond here to better piece together exactly what unfolded overnight. Investigators believe more than one person may have gotten out of a car this morning, shooting at 2 women inside a Porsche SUV before 3 this morning at Chimney Rock and Richmond in Southwest Houston. Police say the driver was killed, the passenger injured, and a man not inside the car was also injured. Investigators are looking to determine how he's connected to all of it. Now, detectives believe a vehicle pulled in front of them on Richmond and people started shooting at the vehicle. Now, investigators believe the victim to be in her early 20s. They're hoping anyone in the area who has surveillance video or may have witnessed anything to call Houston police as they're trying to get better suspect description. Live in Southwest Houston, Wilwan Belogan, KPRC 2 News.
Thank you, Wilwan.
Allegedly, Lotta Cash Desto, who was his daughter, who also was trying to be a rapper, she was murdered in Houston. Do y'all remember that? And he came out and said, I know this has something to do with the life that I chose, and I'm sorry, baby, that I had to put you in this position. Yeah, he really felt it. So he didn't just get out of here unscathed, untouched. Human life was lost, and he's gonna mourn that for the rest of his days, unfortunately. So I would like for y'all to let me know what y'all think, man. Do y'all think that Hernandez Govain is safe out here in the streets of Memphis? Do y'all think that he has to move? Where would you move? Also, do you think that they got it right, the jury? Do you think that this case was weak? It's a lot of questions, man. Just let me know down below in the comments. Y'all know I put a lot of effort in these videos, man. So make sure that y'all please, in return, just hit the like button. That's all I'm asking for. And if you ain't subscribed and you was feeling the video, man, just hit that subscribe button. And if you want me to be in your algorithm and know when I'm dropping, just hit the notification bell, man. Wait, what are y'all doing? We out of here, baby. Boom.
Big Just LaFleur.
It's him.